They lock the door time they come in the house. Because they scared somebody gonna come in. They be in my shop, they be locking the door. I say, hey man, I'm in business. What you locking the door for? He said, it's just a habit. They locking the door. Then I'm telling you, they locked the door probably about 5 times. But this is what they're doing. They locking the doors because they know it's some destruction out there. They're scared of it. Go ahead.
There is a crying for wine in the streets. All joy is darkened. The mirth of the land is gone.
The mirth and the joy in places are gone. There's a crying. I was gonna play something, but I got to find this video that about what's going on in Albany. Let me see if it plays. 2 times.
His email alert: a teenager was shot in the arm on South Bend Buren Street around noon today. WALB News 10's Kate Fowler was first on the scene and is here now with the latest.
Yeah, then people who live in that neighborhood tell me they heard one shot, and soon after police were on the scene. But the Albany Dory gang unit paying special attention to the shooting, which has neighbors on high alert.
This is what we hear every week on TV.
Drive-by shooting in broad daylight. Many neighbors startled by the midday crime scene.
I was just like, wow.
Yeah.
We were just coming home and I was wondering what was going on.
Yolanda Lassiter learned from us that a teen had been shot just blocks away from her home.
That's crazy. You know, kids would have been around.
A teen.
I was wondering,
ABD officers and gang unit investigators interviewed witnesses. They say 18-year-old Sinkborn Harris was riding his bike in the 700 block of Holloway Avenue when 3 or 4 black men in a Chevy Impala pulled alongside him and exchanged words. That's when a passenger pulled a gun and opened fire. He was struck in the arm. The shooting happened behind the Exceptional Students Program on Corn Avenue, and that school was placed on a code yellow alert. They were moved from a Molotov cocktail attack thought to be gang-related. Violence like this is changing the way people live.
yourself in your home, with the doors locked, everything secured, keeping the house.
That ain't gonna stop it, baby.
And police are still looking for that black Chevy Impala last seen on Dorset Avenue. They think the young men who were in
They
there.
ain't gonna find it. They ain't gonna find it. They said the doors are locked. Read 10, over here at 10. Read 10 again.
The city of confusion is broken down. Every house is shut up, that no man may come in.
Shut up. This is part of our neighborhood. This is part of the curses that are on us and our people, because it affects us 7 times more. I'm gonna show you that. Keep going.
There is a crying for wine in the streets. All joy is darkened. The mirth of the land is gone.
Why is the cry for wine in the streets? What do people do to try to forget the pain? They drinking. They drinking. They pour out some liquor for Junebug right here. Turn it up. They drinking. Trying to cure that pain. It only hit you like if your kid get hit, then you'll say, man, it's something serious. But your kid ain't hit. I'm going about I'm every way. Oh well. Go ahead.
In the city is left desolation, and the gate is smitten with destruction.
It sure sound like Albany, but I'm telling you, it's all over the world. It's all over the world. And this is what we're going through. I want to show more clips, but I couldn't get this thing working. But the thing is, these streets ain't loyal, y'all. Let's go to Isaiah chapter 5 and verse 14. I'm just showing you this stuff been written over 2,000 years ago. And it's still prevalent today. Isaiah 5 and verse 14. You better teach this stuff to your kids. Teach it to them. You better teach this stuff to your wife, your husband. You better teach it to them. Your mama. You better teach it. Because they got these preachers get on TV talking about we need this and sports. The kids don't have nothing to do. All this stuff. Put some in their mind. Put the fear of God in their mind. They'll understand it won't steal nothing. Won't kill nothing because they know they got to deal with God. They want to skip that. Isaiah 5 verse 14, go ahead.
Therefore, hell has enlarged herself.
Yes, sir.
And opened her mouth without measure, and their glory, and their multitude, and their pomp and he that rejoices shall descend into it.
Understand it, when the Bible talks about hell, three different ways. Hell could be the condition, hell could be the lake of fire, hell could be the grave. This time it's talking about the grave. It has enlarged itself. We dying by the load. We are dying. So many people dying today. It's enlarged itself. Go ahead.
And the mean man shall be brought down, and the mighty man shall be humbled, and the eyes of the lofty shall be humbled.
This is what's going on. The mean man gonna be brought down. But folks tell you mean because you giving them the law. That's why you got to make sure you have your eyes on this book first, because you can understand, am I really mean, or am I trying to tell them the truth? These people flip the script on you, how you think you going crazy. You tell them what the book say. But they saying you evil. Go ahead.
But the Lord of hosts shall be exalted in judgment,
Yes, sir.
and God that is holy shall be sanctified in righteousness.
Oh, he gonna be sanctified, right? Man, he gonna set his sanctification means set aside. He gonna set aside his righteousness, meaning he gonna protect the ones that with him, and the ones that ain't with him, he gonna forget them. That's why little Johnny got killed on the way to school. Cause mama forgot the Lord. He couldn't protect the kids all day, every day. This is what happens. That's why that boy got killed on Mott Road over there. Walking across the street, car hit him. You know what I'm saying? It's hurtful because it's a part of some of our lives over here. This is what happens. And folks want to say, man, God ain't right. No, you ain't right. You didn't tell them about God. That's what it is. Oh yeah.
Verse 20.
Yeah, jump down to verse 20. Go ahead.
Woe to them that call evil good,
Yes, sir.
and good evil, that put darkness for light, and light for darkness, that put bitter for sweet, and sweet for bitter.
He said, woe to them that call evil good. What are you talking about? Call evil good? On Sunday, my pastor don't allow for us to do all this on Sunday. We just go to church for 2 hours, then we do whatever we want to do the rest of the day. See, y'all church on Saturday, y'all got your pastor got y'all in the cold, so y'all can't eat, y'all can't cook nothing, y'all can't laugh, y'all can't do all this stuff that you want to do. I ain't got y'all doing this. Read the book. The book said this. They call evil good and good evil. And they associate this with the pastor. I got to do it too. Go ahead.
21. Woe to them that are wise in their own eyes,
Yes, sir.
and prudent in their own sight.
That's what he's talking about right here. When you ain't got no knowledge in your mind on this book, you become wise in your own eyes. How you become wise in your eyes? On your own eyes? It don't feel good to me. This don't feel good to me. I don't feel good. No, it ain't about your feelings. It's about what the book say. That's what it is. Then when you get out in the streets, because you're trying to find that feeling, now you can step the wrong way and you wrong God, and he bring that pain to you. Because I don't feel like that right. Man, please. Jump down to verse 23. Go ahead.
Which justify the wicked for reward, and take away the righteousness of the righteous from him.
They're going to justify the wicked. Like I told you that for their guys, whatever his name is, they justify him. They say, officer, you free to go. Ain't no charges. Why? Because the Lord says Israel have done wrong. I'm going to justify him. He's his guard dog. These people in the land, these Gentiles, they running. These Gentiles we talking about are white folks. This their time to run. Run the land, excuse me. Let's see why they justify it. Go ahead.
Therefore, as the fire divides the stubble, and the flame consumeth the shaft,
Yes, sir.
so their root shall be as rottenness, and their blossom shall go up as dust,
Yes, sir.
because they have cast away the law of the Lord of hosts, and despised the word of the Holy One of Israel.
You see why? Because they had cast away the law, and when you tell them they despise it. When you tell them, they be like, who you supposed to be telling me what to do? You know what I'm saying? You can tell how you despise them. When you trying to tell them the truth, say, hey man, you eating that pork right there, they gonna get you in the lake of fire. I'm holding it down. I pray over it, it's clean. Who told you that? What scripture is that? They despise this word. Take it to them. Don't be trying to take it where you got to do good. Folks love to say, you got to do good. What is good? What is good? Because you make people happy? That ain't good. Good is the law. That's it. Read that again.
Therefore, as the fire divideth the stubble,
Yes, sir.
and the flame consumeth the shaft,
Mm-hmm.
so their root shall be as rottenness, and their bosom shall go up as dust.
Yes, sir. You know what Jesus said, from the dust we came from, the dust we going back to. But some of us going back too quick. Dying too early. Like I said, them 3 deaths in Albany last week, them was under 25 years old. Come on. 25. Go ahead. Why?
Because they have cast away the law of the Lord of hosts, and despised the word of the Holy One of Israel.
Go ahead.
Therefore is the anger of the Lord kindled against his people.
Wait a minute. He said, the Lord angry? Kindle means started. You start something. You done started, you done pick the fight. You don't want to check your behind can't cash. You pick the fight with the one that run the world, who can punish you perfectly. He knows your weaknesses. This is what he's talking about. Therefore, is the anger of the Lord kindled against his people. Who is his people? Israel, the so-called liberals all over the world. You see how we get dealt with. Because these streets ain't loyal to us. And we run to them all the time for comfort. Go ahead.
And he has stretched forth his hand against them,
Mm-hmm.
and has smitten them, and the hills did tremble, and their carcasses was torn in the midst of the streets.
Wait a minute. That's why they dying in the streets. Dead bodies on the street. Carcasses mean a dead body.
Yes.
Ain't no loyalty out here in these streets. This is what the book says. Go ahead.
For all this, his anger is not turned away, but his hand is stretched out still.
How is he stretching out his hand? It ain't God got his hand from heaven stretching out to grab you. No, he can let that police officer, that judge, or that man walking down the street shoot and kill your kids, shoot and kill you. Because you ain't following the law. You think a gun permit don't protect you or walk around my gun. Come on, man. Don't be simple. That's simple. A stray bullet can hit you and kill you with your gun on your hip. Seen it done too many times. You ain't had time to draw it. Most of all, if you could draw it, you didn't know where it come from. But I got my gun, though. Okay. Let's go to 1 John chapter 2, and verse 1. What some people don't understand about this law you're talking about, it is mentioned in the New Testament too. You're not just going to the old, you're going to the new. We got to protect our families in these streets and ourselves. We got to protect them. And how you protect them, you put the knowledge of God in their heads. First John chapter 2 and verse 1. Go ahead.
My little children, these things write I unto you,
Yes, sir.
that ye sin not. And if any man sin, we have an advocate with the Father, Jesus Christ, the righteous.
He said we got an advocate, meaning we got an attorney. Someone who can stand before the Father and say, hey, you know, Jeff sinned, he asked for forgiveness. Will you forgive him? And the Father say, okay, I'll forgive him. Or he said, no, I ain't gonna forgive him. He got that option. He God. This is what Jesus do for us. He stand in the middle of the Father and the Son right here, and us. Go ahead.
And he is a propitiation for our sins,
Yes, sir.
and not for ours only, but also for the sins of the whole world.
It ain't just for Israel. If anybody comes on the banner of Israel, any nation, it's for everybody. But these cats don't want to know him. All they saying is when Jesus died on the cross, we nailed him all to the cross. We ain't got to do it no more. Let's see what God say right here. Go ahead.
And hereby we do know that we know him if we keep his commandments.
Oh, this is how he know you. This is how he know you in the street. When you walking up on something. He didn't say the weapon wouldn't form up against you. He said it wouldn't prosper. Just like I told you, that dude pulled a gun out on me. It didn't prosper. He didn't kill me because I'm still here. But you better believe I got humbled then, but real humble. He said, hereby you know him if we keep his commandments. Go ahead.
He that saith, I know him, and keepeth not his commandments, is a liar, and the truth is not in him.
There you go, Sunday preacher. He said, if you ain't keeping his commandment, you're a liar, and the truth ain't in you. Liar. Anytime the preacher tell you that from this Sunday church, you go take it to the scripture. He said, no, brother, see, when Christ died, he nailed them all to the cross. I said, man, you're a liar right here. 1 John chapter 2 and 4 said, you're a liar. I ain't no liar. That's what happened. But he don't understand about the animal sacrifice law and God's commandment law. Two different laws. But this is what we're talking about here. Let's go to Zechariah chapter 11. Just want to make sure y'all understand. This is the protection in these streets. Zechariah chapter 11, verse 4. Everybody want to be a boss, but don't nobody want to pay the cost. It ain't easy. It ain't easy. Let me show y'all what God does to the ones that reject this law. The one that say he nailed it to the cross. Zechariah chapter 11 and verse 4. Go ahead.
Thus says the Lord my God, feed the flock of the slaughter.
Why he call us the slaughter? Why he feeding the flock? Let's see. Go ahead.
Whose possessors slay them and hold themselves not guilty.
See what I told you right there? When them police officers kill them, they get off. Trayvon Martin murderer got off. The Steele murderer got off. Oscar Martin murderer got off. Nothing happened to them. They might did a few months of jail time, they got out. Let me and you do it. They throw the book at us. Go ahead.
Whose possessors slay them, and hold themselves not guilty, and they that sell them say, blessed be the Lord.
You know what I mean by they that sell them say, blessed be the Lord? Man, we glad we got that nigga off the street right there. You cause a whole lot of trouble. You cause a whole lot of trouble. They glad when they kill us. The prison system don't reform people. It makes them more and more like an animal. They ain't trying to reform you. You merchandise. You free labor. This is the slave markets right now in the prison system. That's why so many rich people are investing in prisons instead of investing in colleges and education. Because they still got that plantation going. We just don't see it because these preachers in these southern churches won't tell you. Go ahead, brother.
Blessed be the Lord, for I am rich, and their own shepherds pity them not.
You see what I'm talking about here? What's a shepherd? I'm the shepherd of this church. Whoever's a pastor stand up, he's the shepherd. He don't pity you if he don't tell you what's going on in his Bible, that you can match it up with the word. These are answers that we need out here to keep our minds sane. But they got y'all so hooked up with fun. We're gonna have an Easter egg hunt. Or we're gonna do, there's so much stuff them jokers do in them churches, man, that don't even line up with the word. Don't even line up. It'd be another thing if they were actually teaching the law. Teaching the law. They don't teach them nothing. But we're gonna have a prom. We're gonna have a grown adult prom. We're gonna have all this stuff going on so we can feed this flesh pleasure. That's what they're doing. They're feeding it instead of feeding it the word of God. These shepherds don't pity them inside their churches. They hate them. Go ahead.
Verse 6. For I will no more pity the inhabitants of the land,
See what the Lord
says
said?
the Lord.
He said, I won't have no more pity. Go ahead.
But lo, I will deliver the men every one into his neighbor's hand, and into the hand of his king. And they shall smite the land, and out of their hand I will not deliver them.
This is why we don't get no justice. They started all kind of parties. The Black Panther Party, Black Lives Party, all these different type of parties they done started, and all of them ain't did nothing for it. They killed us more now than they ever.
Wow.
God said this. These streets out here. Jump down to verse 9. Go ahead.
Then said I will not feed you. That die, let it die.
Yes, sir.
And that is to be cut off, let it be cut off. And let the rest eat, every one, the flesh of another.
See, this is what the Lord said. I got to let this go down because I've written this in the Bible. If I don't let it go down the way I've written it, I'm a liar. He said, I'm not a man that will lie. I give you a good side and I give you a bad side. You choose. You choose. But these people are not choosing the right side. Let's go back to Isaiah chapter 59 and verse 1. God wants to help us, but we don't understand that. We don't understand how we separate ourselves from it. But I'm going to show you. I want some protection when I'm roaming out in those streets. They ain't loyal at all. Isaiah chapter 59, I'm going to start at verse 1. Go ahead.
Behold, the Lord's hand is not short, that it cannot save, neither his ear heavy, that it cannot hear.
He said, I can save you. I hear you talking, but you ain't got the right passcode. You can't get in my phone. You can't get in my computer because you don't have the code. Let's see what the code is. Go ahead.
But your iniquity have separated between you and
That's
your
the
God.
code. Your iniquity, which is sin, has separated you from me. You can't get in. And we are telling these people over and over and over again. But you know what they tell us? See, you read too much of that Bible right here. Close it up so the Holy Spirit can talk to you. If I close the Bible, any spirit can talk to me and they'll take me anywhere. I got to check that spirit out and see if that spirit telling me the truth. Now, I'll check it out through this word. He said, but your iniquity has separated between you and your God. Go ahead.
And your sins have hid his face from you, that he will not hear.
God over there in the corner, hide his face from you. He said, I see your kid walking down the street. That car gonna hit him. God already told us what he gonna do. Go hit him. He gonna hide his face from you. Go ahead.
For your hands are defiled with blood, and your fingers with iniquity. Your lips have spoken lies. Your tongue has muttered perverseness.
This is what they tell you. Oh,